you ready? Tell me you're ready.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Episode number 26. Still moving along down here at the show. Once again, thanks to all of you. Please take the time to subscribe and, of course, share with 5 new friends every week. All right. Well, listen, if you missed last week's show, I did make a bit of an announcement. Right now, I'm sorry, but there's no more YouTube video of the week. We just took up too much time on the show, too much time, and a whole lot of other reasons. So for now, the YouTube video of the week has been put to rest. But you never know, I'll bring up some videos once in a while from YouTube. All right, well, we had a very busy weekend this past weekend. So many things happening. We were down at the Union Station Bar and Grill for Kicking Souls. We were down at the St. Clair Corporate Center for High Heels, High Hopes fundraiser, the Love for Loy fundraiser, Van Halen, a whole bunch of stuff. So we want to show you all of that. But before we do, just want to ask you to check out my website, www.davidburrows.ws. That's where you can go to see all the latest videos and past videos as well. Also go there, sign up for my new video email newsletter. That's right, you get a video email from me once a week, and that's also a chance to get ahead of the game as far as winning some prizes and hearing some announcements before I even put them out here on the show. So if you really want to keep up to date what's happening, once again, go down to my website, davidburrows.ws. All right, well, let's get right into it. We were down at the Union Station Bar and Grill for the Kicking Souls CD release party. Had a great turnout down there at the Union Station Bar and Grill. Congratulations, Kicking Souls. And we were fortunate enough to get there just in time to catch some of the footage that we're going to show you here right now. So let's jump right into it. Here is Kicking Souls. We're going to do an interview. We're going to show you an interview with just 2 of the band members. And then we're going to show you some of the footage that we took of them playing down there. So right now, let's go down to the Union Station Bar and Grill for the Kicking Souls CD release party. Check this out. All right, here we are down at the Union Station Bar and Grill, the corner of Indian and Divine, and Kicking Souls CD release party. We've been mentioning this on the show, and we've got Sean and Don. And what's going on here tonight, guys? You had a good turnout and CD release party? What's happening?
Yeah, we decided to do it here at the Union Station. Yeah, very nice turnout. Hey, we can never have enough fans.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, love our fan base. Love you guys. It's awesome. Yeah, very.
And what's the title of the CD?
It is. It's obviously Kicking Souls,
right.
And the title is Picture Screen.
Picture Screen.
Yeah.
And is that where can my viewers get this CD? Because I've had a sneak preview of it, but where is it available? Or is it available right now?
Available right now. It's usually our own local Cheeky Monkey.
Okay, Cheeky Monkey. All right, that's cool.
And you can always message us or get online to the Kicking Souls website.
All right, so
just Kicking Souls
Kicking Souls on Facebook and everything.
Yep.
You got some upcoming events coming up that you want to share with some of the viewers?
We've got the Art Walk coming up here.
Oh, is that right? Okay, great. We're going to be talking about that on the show as well.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks so much for your time. I know you're getting ready to go back on here. Union Station Bar and Grill, corner Indian and Divine, and we'll have all this information up on the screen. We'll also have it up on the screen where you can get the Kicking Souls CD. And I was told that we're going to get a couple of those that we're going to give away here on the show. So right now, we're going to go back to the studio, and then we'll have some footage of Sean and Don finishing up. And we'll show that at the end of the show. Thanks, guys, so much. I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much for your time.
All the best to you on your CD. Right now, hey, back to the studio. Let's hear the fans. Yeah. All right, once again, Don and Sean from Kicking Souls there. Jamie wasn't available for that interview, but we did get the 3 of them in there. You saw that footage Kicking Souls playing together. Once again, that was last Friday, their CD release party down at the Union Station Bar and Grill, a great success. They also took the time to autograph a CD here for us on the show, and we want to give that away to you here on the show. So that means you got to keep watching through the show to find out how you can win this autographed CD from Kicking Souls. And it was very, 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 very well put together, and we want to thank the guys for allowing us to have that here to give away sometime here in the show. Once again, Don, Sean, and Jamie, congratulations on your new release, and we're looking to see more of Kicking Souls in the upcoming future. All right, of course, well, that was Friday night. Saturday night, we took the show camera. We'd been talking last week about the High Heels, High Hopes charity event that was happening down at the St. Clair Corporate Center downtown on Front Street. And a very elite evening, I must say. They had a DJ down there. Dan DeCocco was down there as well, and we'll show you some of that. And the ladies were dressed up nice, and it was just a whole lot of fun, let me tell you. So this was the early part of the evening. We got down there, and we had a chance to get an interview again with Maria from Lux Boutique, and Helen from Craven's was there as well. And we also got a chance to talk to Dan DeCocco, of course, a member of Whiskey Rain, but he was down there playing the bongo drums, if you will, all through. He put on quite a show, and we're going to show you some of that. But first, let's take you down to the St. Clair Corporate Center. First, here is Helen and Maria, and then we're going to talk to Dan DeCocco as well. Take a look at these interviews. All right, we're here down at the St. Clair Corporate Center for the High Heels, High Hopes. As we mentioned on last week's show, we talked to Maria from Lux Boutique, and joining us here as well is Helen from Craven's. We got the music going here, and there's excitement. There's some really cool things in there. Tell us, you must be excited.
Very super excited. We're about to open the doors. So the excitement's rising. We have DJ, we have bongo players, a girls section for everyone to get their hair and makeup done by French. So we're really excited for everyone to see it.
Awesome. And Helen, you're excited as well, are you?
I'm so excited, and I'm ready to have some drinks.
And I got to tell you, you ladies look awesome.
Thank you.
Had a little walk around in there. Oh, well,
Yes.
thank you very much. Had a little walk around in there. Some really neat things in there. So we're going to take some footage in there and show some of the viewers. And we're just going to have a whole lot of fun here tonight, right? And this is, once again, this is for the fashion business program down at the college.
An entrance scholarship for Limerick College for the fashion business program.
Great. All right. Well, we're going to go have some fun here with these ladies and a whole bunch of other people around here as well. And we'll show you some more footage throughout the show.
Have fun. Bye.
All right. Once again, down here at the St. Clair Corporate Center for the High Heels, High Hopes, raising funds for the fashion business program. It's quite a party going on here. If you weren't here, you're missing it. But we got a friend of mine here as well, Dan DeCocco here. Dan, what are you doing hanging around here tonight?
I just came because I know the organizers of this, and I'm going to do a little show with the percussions.
Right, so, a little bit of bongo drums. Is that what they're called? Or?
They're Djembe African bongo drums. I drum for Whiskey Range.
Yeah,
so
right.
I just...
so you're just here to help entertain?
I take it to a different way, right?
Awesome.
During our shows, we actually go out to the crowd with bongos. We played at Helen's bar.
At Craven's?
So we're just going to carry on with some
and have some fun here tonight.
Yeah.
Well, it's great for you to come down and volunteer to be here tonight. And we're going to get some footage of you playing that, if you don't mind, and we'll show it to the viewers as well.
Sure.
Once again, Dan DeCocco down here at the High Heels, High Hopes, down here at the St. Clair Corporate Center this Saturday night, April 28th. Right now, we're going to go back to the studio, but keep watching. We're going to show you some more exclusive footage here on the show.
It's High Heels, High Hopes for the three bartenders.
Team Shabam.
Team BB, love your show. Let's get us going.
All right, what an awesome event put on down there by Helen and Maria, and Ryan Longo was also down there as well from Ryan Longo Designs. Thank you, Helen and Maria, for your interviews. And Dan, thank you so much for your interview and your entertainment. I got to tell you, we can't put it all here on the show just because we won't have enough time, but it was an incredible, phenomenal. You got the tag, incredible, phenomenal event down there for High Heels, High Hopes. Don't have the totals of the monies raised yet, but Maria tells me that as soon as she has the total, she'll let me know and we can announce it here on the show so everybody knows what's happening there. Once again, congratulations, High Heels, High Hopes fundraiser for the Fashion Business Program at Lambton College. Looking for more of that down the road. All right, well, that was the early part of the evening. About 11 o'clock, we got down to the Stubborn Mule for the Van Halen 5150 tribute. Of course, Kiss, or Destroyer, the Kiss tribute was scheduled to be there, but due to some health issues, they weren't able to be there. But the Stubborn Mule came through with Van Halen 5150, a tribute to Van Halen, and we got there just in time. We delayed him a little bit getting on stage. Sorry, Cassandra. But anyway, we had a moment to talk to a couple of the band members from Van Halen 5150, and also some of the footage, great footage down there of this incredible, phenomenal tribute band down at the Stubborn Mule. Right now, take a look at the interview, and right after that, we'll be back. Here we are on the show. David Burrows, yours truly, and down here at the Stubborn Mule, as promised on last week's show, Van Halen 5150 tribute band. Hi, guys. How you doing?
How you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Great crowd out there. Got to be exciting, and down here last minute, but we thank you for being down here. You got a lot of coverage as far as timing with Van Halen. What are we going to see here? Where are you going to start? Where are you going to finish?
Over there. Baby. You know what? We cover
Sammy too.
Little Sammy.
Little Sammy?
Little Sammy.
You got to have Sammy.
We cover it all, but mostly Dave. Everybody wants Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
know?
Everybody wants Dave.
Everybody wants Dave. Well, I don't know about now. They used to.
Yeah.
I wanted Dave, but
I
not
remember
now.
Eddie and Alex used to say F Dave.
Yeah,
Was
right.
that advice?
Well, we're just moments away from having you guys on stage, and going to be some high energy happening out there. You guys got a website if somebody wanted to find out?
Yeah, it's
more?
5150tribute.com.
Yeah, and of course, Facebook.
Facebook, 5150
Yeah.
Tribute.
Absolutely. Can you give me, Davey, can you give me a quick vocal scream or something for the viewers? Or
You know what? I'm gonna save my
You're gonna
voice,
save it
but
for the show.
because I've been chewing bubble gum all day. You know this band comes in two flavors, right? Bubble gum and
Yeah, okay, so anyway, I was once again down here at the Mule. I never have control in these interviews, but
Lots of gum.
that's awesome. Guys, we got to get you out on stage. I got
Yes,
to announce
the
you,
boss
but
is mad. We gotta
thank you so much for being
you,
here.
yeah.
So much.
And have a great show.
Thank
Once
you.
again, and we're going to be in front of the stage, on the stage, taking footage of Van Halen 5150, so keep watching the show.
And there's two more of us.
Yeah, there's more. This
Yeah,
is okay.
They're drinking.
All right, let's go back
They're
to the
drinking our beer.
We're going back to the studio now. Say bye-bye. All right, thanks, guys. Once again, a couple of the gentlemen from the Van Halen 5150, Van Halen tribute band. That was this past Saturday, April the 28th, down at the Stubborn Mule. Thanks for the time, guys. And thanks for getting your schedules together last minute. And we also want to just say a positive shout-out to Destroyer. Hope all the health gets better, and we can look forward to seeing them soon on the road again. All right, once again, Van Halen 5150. All right, well, geez, we got so many things to talk about, and we're not even close to being done yet. So let's move on right now to the next part of the weekend. Sunday. We were down at the Union Station Bar and Grill. It all started at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we got down there shortly after 7 o'clock with the show camera. The place was packed. Had been packed all day. 9+ bands were playing down there. Chemical Valley, Big Pop in the Machine, Third Wave, Blind Dog Molly, a whole bunch of great. Jabrito was down there too. Everybody was down there, and lots of people. Thank you all for the support, the love for Loy. I know they're very appreciative of everybody that was down there showing their support for this great cause. We were fortunate enough to get some footage, and we're going to show you little snippets of some of the bands that were down there. But this lovely young lady, Taya McCormick, sang a beautiful song, sang a couple of beautiful songs, but we happened to capture her first song that she sang that we're going to show you right now. It's called I'm Gonna Love You Through It. She sang it a few times throughout the night. This young lady has a beautiful, incredible voice, and I'm telling you, you're going to see a whole lot more of her here. In fact, we're going to have an exclusive interview with Taya McCormick on next week's show. But right now, we just want to show you a little bit what happened, Love for Loy, down at the Union Station Bar and Grill. And here's a little bit of Taya McCormick. Turn up the volume. Check this out.
Dropped the phone and burst into tears. The doctor just confirmed her fears. Her friends held it in and held her tight. Dry your eyes when you feel lost and scared to death, like you can't take one more step. Just take a hand, together we can do it. We're gonna love you through it.
All right, once again, the Love for Loy benefit. That was this past Sunday down at the Union Station Bar and Grill, a packed house from start to finish. Thank you to all the bands, and this is coming from all the organizers and Loy herself. Thank you to all the bands out there and all the people, all the support, and all the love for Loy that was down there. Speaking of the love for Loy, you saw Taya McCormick in there showing her love for Loy by singing that song put out by Martina McBride. But Taya has a beautiful voice, and we're very, very excited to announce here next week on our show, we will be in the home of Taya McCormick doing an exclusive interview with her, talking to her about her singing and what she'd like to do with it in the future. So be sure to tune in next week for Taya McCormick. Once again, thanks everybody for all the support down at Love for Loy. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I have got some more exciting announcements, but first we're going to talk about what's happening this weekend, and then we'll show you what's happening this weekend. Tease, tease, tease. So take a quick look at this. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Marshall Dane, and you're watching the show with David Burrows.
All right, of course, Marshall Dane in there giving us the shout out. Thank you so much, Marshall. And we have got another interview with Marshall Dane that we want to show you. Of course, Marshall Dane coming down to the Stubborn Mule this Saturday, May the 5th. It's a Rock and Country Collide tour with Whiskey Rain, Third Wave, Marshall Dane, and Helix are going to be down at the stage. Tickets still available, almost gone, but you got time to get down to Cheeky Monkey or Pickers Alley. Only $15 for this incredible, phenomenal event. That's this Saturday, May the 5th. Down at the Stubborn Mule. Do not wait to get your tickets. Get down to Cheeky Monkey, Pickers Alley. Get them right away. Once again, Marshall Dane joining Helix and Whiskey Rain and Third Wave. And we had an interview with Marshall Dane about back in February, but he's been up with some other things. So he was able to take the time for us, give us another interview to talk about what he's been up to. And right now, we're going to show you that interview. Take a look at Marshall Dane.
Here we are on the show, and surprise, we didn't tell you in advance that we would have this, but we're excited that we've got our friend Marshall Dane here on the show with us again. Hello, Marshall.
Hello, hello.
How have things been? It's been a few weeks since we spoke, but you've been busy since we last talked to each other.
Yeah, man. I've done all this writing, and I've been doing all this traveling, getting all these songs together. Now it's time to whittle them down to the final few, the real big ones, the ones that make the most emotions move.
And are we going to, of course, you're coming down to the Stubborn Mule here in Sarnia on May the 5th with Third Wave, Whiskey Rain, and Helix.
Yeah, man.
Are we going to hear some of this new material when you perform?
Actually, yeah, I'll be playing a couple of the new songs, probably two.
Right,
I might put a third one in. I mean, it's hard for me not to play them. I don't know how Gore Bamford does it, because I just want to put them out there before they're even recorded.
You're excited for sure, and we've been communicating since the last time we spoke, and just before this interview, you were saying you're having a little trouble kind of narrowing it down to 12 songs.
Well, I mean, we collected almost 40, if not, I mean, we were at about 40 when I was still making calls to Jason McCoy saying, hey, man, can we get together and write? You know, there's still a chance something we're going to write that's going to blow out something else we've got already on the list. So, anyways, I brought it down to like 20 and didn't know how I'd ever get it below that. And it's funny that when you start really picking them apart and really start thinking about them, like, you know, we've actually got a list of 7 top songs we can't do without, songs that the choruses, it wouldn't matter which one of these if we said go single now. Like, so it's a good feeling to have. I got to admit, it's the first time I've ever had this situation, and it's a good bad situation to be in.
Well, that's exciting for sure, and we're looking forward to hearing some of that. What's the name of the new album going to be?
I don't know.
I haven't come up with that title.
Pardon me?
Haven't come up with the title yet.
Well, I've kind of got a title in my head that I can't seem to shake it. It's really sitting there. But I want to write a song with this title first. I don't have a song that matches the title, but it doesn't matter to me really.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't really matter to me because I think I might just use the title anyways, but I would really like to have a song that goes with it.
Right. Can you share one of the titles of the songs?
Which one? Till I Get to You?
Yeah, I think that's where I was going.
Yeah, okay. I tell you what. I'll give you the bridge. What you thinking? Do you want to? Can I kiss you? That's all you get.
There's the teaser, folks.
Tell me what you're thinking. Do you want to?
And can I kiss you? Well, I think all the girls are going to like that.
You know?
You had another exciting thing happen there. You mentioned Jason McCoy. Talk about that a little bit. You were pretty close with him there in your studio there?
Yeah, I mean, he was right here.
Yeah.
He was just over there in the living room. I mean, we were walking around. We were standing on the balcony. We went for a walk through my town of Port Credit and went for lunch. By the way, for the record, he drives a Silverado. And, yeah, you know what was really cool is, I've always been a fan. Like when I used to watch him on TV when I was like 16 and 17.
Yeah.
You know, or 15, 14, you know, and he was just so cool. And I loved his music then. And then all of a sudden I met him. I saw him at the CCMAs in Vancouver and then at one of the Ole after parties. And he came up to me at the airport. And I see him walking towards me because we're both waiting for our guitars to come through the oversized luggage area.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, dang, that's Jason McCoy, man. That he's the bomb to me. I really think he's cool. To me, he's one of the cool guys.
Yeah.
You know? And sure enough, he walked up to me. He says, hey, Marshall Dane. And I said, yeah. He goes, I saw you last night at the after party, and I really like your kind of rock soul vibe you got going with your music. I like that. And I was like, wow, thanks. I'm a fan, you know, of your stuff. So what else do you say? You know, you're trying to be cool.
To one of the local places you play at every Tuesday night, is it?
Oh, the Rockin' Docks here in good old Port Credit.
Yeah. And
right.
I forget, probably Facebook or something, I found a performance one Tuesday night live online, so that was kind of neat.
I love the idea of putting different bands together. Just put out people that care as much as each other, you know? Somebody gives a crap. Put them out. They're going to put on one heck of a great show.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm a fan of Helix, and I'm a fan of all, you know, all that idea. It's going to be great.
It's going to be high energy, and it's starting early. A few tickets still available, folks, while you're watching this interview. We may have a pair of tickets to give away here on the show, but definitely get down to Cheeky Monkey and Pickers Alley for your tickets. Marshall, we're running out of time here, but can we count on some autographs and maybe actually we're hoping to do a live interview on Ustream that day. Can we look at you for another interview?
Yeah, man. We should probably bring in some of your fans to come in and just kind of join the live audience while the interview's going on.
We could do that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you down here with your high energy show, and of course along with Helix, Third Wave, and Whiskey Rain. Anything finally you want to add in there?
I want to say that I'm looking forward to coming out back to Sarnia, and thanks for having me. And this year is going to be over the top, so it starts on May the 5th, and then 2012 officially starts on May the 5th.
Yeah, that's awesome. And good luck with the new album, and we'll look forward to getting you back here on the show when you can release the title and everything else.
You got it, man. I'm looking forward to being able to let it out.
Right on. Marshall, we're going to play one of your videos here as we break off from our interview. Marshall Dane's got a song called Sure Thing. We played it here last time, but it's a great video, and I know there's a special person in that video as well, and we'll talk about that on the show. Marshall Dane, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you this weekend, May the 5th.
Right on. I'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
Marshall Dane, what an awesome, incredible guy he is. And Marshall, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us again. We've established quite a relationship and looking forward to meeting you down at the Stubborn Mule this Saturday. Once again, folks, May the 5th. It's Marshall Dane, Helix, along with Whiskey Rain and Third Wave, $15. Get them down at Cheeky Monkey Pickers Alley. And we're going to have some special autographed posters and paraphernalia. And Marshall says he'll be happy to meet as many of the fans as possible. And everybody, we're going to have a really cool behind-the-scenes footage to show you on next week's show. But just get down, get your tickets. If you love country and you love rock, you're not going to want to miss this event. So once again, this Saturday, May the 5th. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, yes, tease again, we'll share some more special announcements that you have not heard about yet. But first, let's take a look at what's happening this weekend in the Sarnia area and check out the Cheeky Monkey theme song. Here it is.
Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store. Cheeky Monkey, movies and more. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in town. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in town.
All right, once again, there's a lot of things happening around the Sarnia area. Pick your favorites, get out and check them out, and stop downtown and say hello to Marianne and Roland down at Cheeky Monkey, DVDs, music, and more. A whole lot of fun. Down on Christina Street, that's Cheeky Monkey. Check out their website, cheekymonkeysarnia.ca. All right, before we go, a couple of quick announcements that you're going to see here first on the show, and I know some people have been waiting, that Facebook thing, you can't keep a secret. Here it is, the return of Powerhouse. If you remember, about a month ago, Powerhouse joined Third Wave down at the Eagles Club for their appearance down there. These guys are age 16 to 18, and they are an 80s tribute band, and they are phenomenal, incredible. They're having June the 16th out at the River City Vineyard, the old YMCA on Minton Street. They're having an all-ages event. Tickets only $5, and we'll have Chris Fraser's name on the screen. Should be there right now. You can give him a call to get your tickets for the return of Powerhouse, and they promise it to be even bigger and badder than the last show that they were involved with. So congratulations, guys. We'll keep following you, and we'll keep reminding our viewers here on the show. Once again, Powerhouse down at the River City Vineyard, all-ages event, June the 16th. All right, also happening June the 16th. Of course, we've talked about how we've been sponsoring some events, and we sponsored the Lost Souls hip-hop group, if you will, and we are going to have a pre-event to the summer party event. Also, June the 16th, this is for 19 and older only, down at the Stubborn Mule. The show with David Burrows presents the Lost Souls Hip Hop Showcase. And showcase means there's going to be some other hip hop talent down there as well. And DJ Mantis is going to be down there. Moss is going to be down there. Clip for Life and a whole bunch more. These are the up and comings looking to make it big and show off for you. Only $5. Tickets available at Cheeky Monkey, or you can give me a call directly. Number on the screen, 490-4617, or check out the website, davidburrows.ws. So once again, very excited. This is our second sponsorship by the show, if you will. Once again, the Lost Souls Hip Hop Showcase, the Stubborn Mule, June the 16th. Tickets down at Cheeky Monkey. Unfortunately, that's all the time I got. It's only supposed to be a 30-minute show, and I think I went over time again. But before we go, keep watching as the credits roll across the screen. We want to show you a video from Marshall Dane. We showed it here a few months ago. We'd like to show it again. It's called Sure Thing. And Marshall Dane, looking forward to seeing him and Helix. And, of course, Third Wave and Whiskey Rain down at the Stubborn Mule this Saturday, May the 5th. That's all the time I got for you, everybody. Have a great week and an even better weekend. And we'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.
She's got the candles burning. She's poured 2 glasses of wine. Sure looks like we're staying in tonight. And there she stands in the doorway. I can smell her sweet, sweet perfume. Her hair is done and her makeup's on, and that negligee, that's new. Man, what women do. But she could be in a ball cap, wrap herself in saran wrap. She don't need to go shopping just to keep my heart hopping. Lord knows it don't take all that. She turns me on in a tank top, her cut-off jeans and her flip-flops. She doesn't have to reel me in, lead me on. It doesn't take much. If she wants a little love, I'm a sure thing. Plays me like I'm hard to get, and all it takes to please me is don't wanna tell her yet. She could be in a ball cap, wrap herself in saran wrap. She don't need to go shopping just to keep my heart hopping. Lord knows it don't take all that. She turns me on in a tank top, her cut-off jeans and her flip-flops. She doesn't have to reel me in, lead me on. It doesn't take much. If she wants a little love, I'm a sure thing. I like her when she wears a ponytail. I think she's sexy when she gets the mail. I like to watch her drink a ginger ale. She does it to me all the time. But she could be in a ball cap, wrap herself in saran wrap. She don't need to go shopping just to keep my heart hopping. Lord knows it don't take all that. She turns me on in a tank top, her cut-off jeans and her flip-flops. Doesn't have to reel me in, lead me on. It doesn't take much. If she wants a little love, I'm a sure thing.